Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. It has been way too long since I've been able to post and I have lots of life updates to give today. I obviously have this channel to talk more about my experience as a student in PT school and my interest in pelvic health, so I'll be sure to touch on that. But to start, I am in my final rotation. I cannot believe how fast time has gone. I did 15 weeks at a combination of like a skilled nursing facility slash acute rehab, and that was wonderful. I had an amazing instructor and great support staff, and it was great. I was most excited for this last one, of course, being that I have an interest in continuing pelvic health upon graduation. So it is October, it is birthday month. I am a Libra and I love October. And so at this time, I am almost halfway done with my last clinical, which is absolutely wild. I'll tell you all kinds of information about it in just a minute, but I recently celebrated my sister's wedding with her. I was maid of honor and it was absolutely wonderful. Prior, we had her bridal shower at our parents' in September, and that was like a dream. I'll have to like link pictures up here or something. It honestly came out like a Pinterest board, and I could not have asked for a better outcome, and I think she had a great time. And before that, we had her bachelorette in Boston slash Salem. So a little bit of a witchy vibe, which was super fun. But yeah, she is a married woman. I'm so happy for her. It was a beautiful day. Had all my family, my boyfriend Justin, my dog Benny. He was in some pictures, so it was just really sweet. So with that being said, I really wanted to take the majority of this video to kind of talk about my clinical and pelvic health. I will say I was super intimidated going into this clinical. I have two different instructors. I'm with each of them for 2 days, so my days are pretty long. I drive about 45 minutes to an hour each way. And then either like 10 or 11-hour days. So it's been something. I would say that's the only negative I have to say about my experience so far. I do get a day off, so I only have 4 days of actually working. So it's kind of nice. So I don't have to drive every single work day, just 4 days. The clinic I'm at is completely pelvic floor. I know some places do like a combo of pelvic floor and like orthopedic. So it's been absolutely amazing to get this much exposure to different pelvic floor dysfunction and conditions in such a short period of time. And it's short in my book because there's just so much to learn. It's absolutely wild. Going into this clinical, I did take both the vaginal and rectal labs as well as a men's health, and I am thankful I did it. I will say I wouldn't recommend doing it all back to back because it was just not enough time for me to really process the information. So a lot of the information topics that I'm learning, I feel like I'm learning for the first time, even though they were touched on in some of my courses. With that being said, I do think it was very beneficial to have the lab portion before going into this. I think it's allowed me to progress faster than if I hadn't. Having the experience with how to do the internal portion of pelvic floor definitely gives me the opportunity to treat more people and be comfortable treating more people. So I would say majority of patients there are okay with me coming in, and definitely have like my own caseload going currently where I'm treating them pretty much 100% because of the, one-on-one time in private treatment rooms. And me being a student, I do have a CI in there all the time. Not to say they always have something to say or input at the moment. That's kind of their protocol, which is totally fine. I definitely have my moments where I'm like, I wish I knew more, or I feel like I don't know as much as I should. But I think in reality, the world of pelvic health is just so in depth, and you're not only dealing with muscles, but the interaction with, vital functioning organs for going to the bathroom, for sex, for lots of things. And even though it is complex and difficult, it has been extremely rewarding, and it's exciting for me to have these tools to help people with issues that some people don't even know are curable or able to be helped, which is something that even the education portion has been amazing, and being able to educate people on habits and things that they can do to improve quality of life, because no one wants to have to leak urine or leak feces, have pain with sex, all kinds of things. And I think it's kind of been a light bulb moment for me that yes, this is what I want to do. It challenges me, but it allows me to really help people and feel rewarded at the end of the day, while not feeling super burnt out with the model. We treat one-on-one for 45 minutes, which is wonderful. Even that can feel too short, but compared to what I have been used to in other clinicals or working as a PTA, sometimes you're juggling 4+ people at a time, and clearly with this area of expertise, you are not able to do that, which I think is great, because all patients should be able to have that one-on-one, and it is a must for this setting. So I really enjoy that. I think my biggest struggle has been being able to kind of focus on one area of a problem. I'm getting all of these pieces of information, especially during evals. There's so much that you can assess that it's hard for me to kind of pinpoint what I want to focus on. So that's been a big thing I'm working on. Obviously at the end of the day, I can find impairments and ways to treat impairments, but I think putting all the pieces together and the why has been something that, especially when you're new to anything, is a challenge. But for me, trying to kind of think about, okay, yes, they have, let's say, restriction in abdominal wall, but what exactly could be causing it, and how is this treatment plan going to address it and address the symptoms? Which, that's PT in a nutshell, but having to think critically in an area you're less familiar with is definitely a challenge. But I do think I'm doing well. I have come a long way in the last few weeks. I definitely felt more hesitant and nervous starting my clinical, just because it's hard to accept that you're not going to know everything. It's hard to not get down on yourself and frustrated with well, why don't I know this? Why couldn't I answer my instructor's question? And just having to remind myself, because this is brand new and I'm a student, and I think once I got past the point of I'm not always going to be right and I need to ask questions to learn, then I felt a lot better. Benny, come in. I'll have to make another video on maybe like the process of applying to jobs. I am currently trying to like refine my resume and everything because they do want to interview with me, and regardless of if that's the place I work or not, I do think it might be helpful for someone if I kind of share what I did to, I'll speak for the future, get my dream job, which I don't have yet, but I hope to have soon because I graduate in December and I take the boards in January. So overall, I'm really enjoying my pelvic rotation. You know, it's been great having the mentorship that I do. I think a great mentor kind of pushes you outside your comfort zone, and yes, it's scary at times, but I think that I've been able to feel as confident as I do now because of them and because they see the potential, and I think it's great. I definitely want to work somewhere that has mentorship to start because there's just so much that goes into the world of pelvic health and so many approaches, and I think the collaborative portion is very important. So there's so many things I could share about my clinical, but if you have like specific areas you want me to talk about in terms of like how involved I am as a student or certain aspects of like how I'm treating, let me know. I'll make videos about various like diagnoses and some treatment ideas. I think that'll be helpful for me to kind of teach so that I know that I know. And yeah, I'm excited to hopefully be posting on here more. My practice exam for boards is this weekend, so that will be a big, sigh of relief now that the wedding and everything has happened. I should have some more time. So thanks so much for hanging out with me. I can't wait to see you guys again. And make sure to subscribe and follow me through my PT journey. Bye.